Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Have you ever been involved in the judicial system? And I'm not talking about being a plaintiff or a defendant, but being involved, as in a different capacity. Maybe having some authority. Maybe being part of the whole system. Well, if you were, then you will understand the next article that I'm going to discuss during this video, what I mean. Because I'm going to talk about these magistrates, the judges, who think that they are gods when they are in court. And they have to be viewed by them, viewed as gods. That's a requirement. And if you see them a little bit lower than gods, they will find you in contempt of court and all this and blah, blah, blah. All right, so we have now the former Prime Minister of Pakistan, Mr. Imran Khan. Mr. Imran Khan, among other sins that he might have, he has the nowadays primordial sin of communicating with Vladimir Putin. Then all of a sudden, he was kicked out from his position with a no confidence vote from the parliament. You say, well, what do you want? I mean, those are the elected people. Yes, they are. But I can tell you right now that people can be bribed. All right? And I'm pretty sure that I have a gut feeling that might have occurred over there. Imran Khan made some claims that this attempt to oust him, which eventually succeeded, with a no-confidence zone, was all orchestrated by the United States of America. He said he's got a letter and proof. He never produced that letter, so I don't know. Until we see it, we do not know. He said it, and he was not indicted for that. Okay? So that means those weasels, someone must have saw it, otherwise he would have been, okay, put it here, otherwise blah, blah, blah. Who knows what occurs in Pakistan. But I'm going to tell you that this is what's happening with Mr. Imran Khan. Mr. Imran Khan made some statements, not very nice, addressed to a judge, a magistrate, a woman magistrate, like it matters if it's a woman or a man or a midget or a fat or a thin or whatever. But he's a woman, so all of a sudden something hits a chord with some people, it seems like. No, we should all be treated equally. Doesn't matter if I got black eyes, brown eyes, blue eyes, green eyes, purple eyes, or fat woman, girl, or whatever, the same. Obviously with a girl is a different story because it's not an adult. But we have here this article from republicworld.com, India's fastest digital network news services. Wow. So it's from October 1st, 2022. See what these guys are saying. All right. Trouble for Imran Khan as arrest warrant issued over controversial remark on female judge. Controversial. What could he say? Speaking to Republic, PTI spokesperson Abdul Samad Yaqub, probably Yaqub, said, the victimization and terrorizing of PTI is a norm. We concede to that. We condemn that, I'm sorry. Trouble mounts for former Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan as an arrest warrant has been issued against him by a magistrate of Islamabad Margala police station over his controversial statements against a female judge. So a warrant for his arrest was issued for his controversial statements. Free speech. Warrant arrest. Is he so dangerous? He is, because he's got popularity and he's on the other side of these weasels. According to Pakistani media, the arrest warrant is issued in the case registered on August 20th against the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf chief for threatening additional district and sessions judge Zebra Chowdhury. So threatening additional district and sessions judge Zeba Chowdhury. Okay, well, I don't know if you threaten one that you get arrested or you receive, you have to show up in court. You know what I mean? But it's Pakistan. I don't know. And he said he didn't threaten her. He said, well, he apologized for the words that he said, but that's not what it meant, blah, 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 blah. I guess it depends on how highly you revere yourself. If you see yourself as a god or goddess, in this case, everything that is not super fantastic, extraordinary, addressed at your little person, then you feel that that's a threat or something. Everything is very sensitive. They're very sensitive. These judges are very sensitive. You have to talk to them and be very polite. Not very, extremely polite. Not like a normal person, no, extremely. Because that person has the voodoo on him. Those robes, the whole thing, that whole procedure, the whole... all that is meant to give legitimacy to the system. I got that. But people like me or like you understand that and don't give a fuck about it. But if you say something, as I said, lower than, deifying this person, then you get in trouble. So Imran Khan, who has a, target on his back and on his head, obviously everything that he says is magnified, especially when you talk a woman magistrate. So it's strike two. Imran Khan, who has to be, and the other one being a magistrate, a judge. All right. When asked if Khan can get arrested, Jacob said, certainly it is not possible. I'm not even speculating that he can be arrested. There is no jail or police station that can arrest him. The High Court will make it null and void. Well, what can you do? The arrest warrant comes hours after Imran Khan submitted the affidavit, I always have problem with this, stating that he had realized that he might have crossed a line during the August 20th public rally in Islamabad. Khan had also assured the court that he would never say such remarks in future that would hurt the dignity of the judiciary. The dignity. So it was hurt the dignity of the judiciary. Now, I started with asking you if you've been involved in court proceedings and in what capacity. Well, I had the fantastic opportunity to be in more than one seat in this kind of circumstance and be around outside of just answer the question, what's your name, swear, and all that. And I've been during the procedures or the proceedings, the court proceedings, and after and before, to know how those people that during the court proceedings require and request, demand that you look at them and talk to them as their gods, how they behave in real life. Believe me, that's a big difference. I put it mildly, okay? Big difference. All right? They have to play a role over there, so their dignity is not the person's dignity. What Imran Khan did, it was not about the judge, the person, the woman. It was about the whole symbol. He attacked the symbol, all the voodoo, all that, all the, and then when the people are leaving the court, they joke about this and that and how much they drank and how much they, and all that, okay? So, they are the same as us. Or, I would say, some of them better, some of them worse, but not gods whatsoever. So Imran Khan faces arrest because he said some unpolite words addressed to a judge. And by the way, he was not in court when he did that. But because he had the rally, he had people around, that has a big influence. I understand that one too. But was it a warrant necessary? I don't think so. I don't think so. You go and cite him, give him a citation. You show up in court on that date. These are the, things brought against you. And you defend yourself. And if you don't show up, then we take that and then we do what we do here. We're going to send a warrant for arrest. Okay? If the judge doesn't drop the whole thing saying, it's no nonsense. So that's a lot of ways to solve this problem. And I'm not an expert on this because I'm not talking about, oh my God, the procedure. A warrant for a guy who was rude to they push it to threaten. Yeah, okay. Threaten. If it would be a threat, we would have been arrested on the spot, okay? Right there. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.